There is such a violent tone on social media, and we see this escalating a lot in Sweden. I'm a big fan of social media. There are some really good things. You can create massive new types of journalism together with your audience, actually. But it's also a backside of social media that you anonymously can harass, threat someone quite easily, and you can get a big group of people to go for the same target. We did a study just before the summer together with the Publishers Association in Sweden where we asked our employees, have you ever felt threatened over the last 12 months? And sorry to say, 1/3 of them said yes. And that's quite a high number. And it was not just on odd occasions, it was sometimes more than once or twice a week. Well, the survey shows that those who are threatening are men, mostly. And they threaten men and then also women. And you could see a difference there, that the women get more of sexual abuse, much harsher languages. They feel more intimidated, more of them actually considered to leave the profession. Sometimes life-threatening. Sometimes we do have to put people in a hotel room for nights because we can't sort of be sure that they are safe going back home from the office. And we have now had to put also as employers much more money, much more effort into making it as safe as possible as we can for our employees. If you go for a journalist, you also go for something else. You go for an entire profession, and you go for a profession that is actually needed if you want to have a well-functioning democracy. The journalist is not out there to do a story for his or her own sake. They're out there to cover these stories for you and me, so that we would understand things better, so that we might get a different view of an international incident, for instance, than the regime wants us to have. And if they're not out there doing these things for us, our democracy would be in a much poorer shape, and therefore I think it has a certain extra angle to it when there is a threat to a journalist.